He really is. He's a great playmaker in the short roll. His offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding, so important.
Whoops.
And let's hope this is nothing.
Well, he looks like he's in a lot of pain now.
Jeez.
And we just
Let's hope this is not a horrible hamstring, but if you look at his face here as he walks to the bench, this looks like he is extremely frustrated and disappointed.
And we were talking during the break.
At the rate we're going right now, the All-NBA teams is going to feature Giannis's three brothers and Max McClung. Because over the past week, we've seen two true superstars of the game, Ant Edwards and Luka Doncic, become ineligible for All-NBA awards, and any awards for that matter. And the one that to me that was the most infuriating was Luka Doncic. He had one of the greatest months in NBA history in March, and has been absolutely balling all year. He's been putting up video game numbers that I used to put up when I played NBA Live 03 as a kid. He willed the Lakers to a 3 seed in an extremely difficult Western Conference. And now, he's going to miss all NBA eligibility by one game. One game! What an absolute disgrace. I mean, people have joked around that he should just show up next game, play a total of 7 seconds, and then get subbed out and miss however much time he's got to miss. Because that's how ridiculous this is. To me, you could make an argument that Luka could have been the MVP this year. He had truly had, in my opinion, the best year of his career, slimming down, playing better defense, playing more team basketball. But now, because of some arbitrary 65-game rule, he's out. And the issue with this rule in general is it was put in place because of bozos like Kawhi Leonard a couple years ago and Joel Embiid, when for no reason at all they just wouldn't play. And for reasons like when Greg Popovich was coaching the Spurs and there'd be some must-watch Tuesday night TNT tilt, he'd sit his whole starting lineup and we'd be stuck watching Boris Diaw play. That was what this rule, this extremely strict rule, was in response to. Not serious injuries like a collapsed lung with Cade Cunningham or Luka's hamstring. Because to me, between Cade Cunningham, Luka, and Edwards, those are three dudes that at worst should have been second team All-NBA, but probably at least two of the three of them first team All-NBA. Serious injuries that are completely out of their control. The point of this rule is to prevent the small injuries. When you have a mild sprain, your pinky finger hurts or something like that, and you're on the fence of playing, that's when you play, and that's what this rule was to prevent. Not a collapsed lung punishing Cade Cunningham, who was the star and the leader of one of the greatest turnarounds in NBA history. The Pistons are going to be the 1 seed. 2 years ago, they had one of the most embarrassing regular season losing streaks in NBA history. They were a joke, and now they became a threat to win an NBA championship because of Cade. The issue that I have with this rule also is I do feel that it's going to start pressuring players coming back sooner than expected. You have a sprained ankle and you start getting worried after 8 games. Oh, but what if I get injured later in the year? Then I'm not going to become ineligible. I might be averaging 28, 9, and 7, but if I only play 63 games, it doesn't matter how I played, how my team played, I'm just going to be forgotten. And then a dude like Jalen Green's going to take my place. So I better come back and then whoops, had a serious strain or sprain or whatever, and I'm out for the year. That is the fear that I have because these awards do have impact on contracts, on dollars, on the player's livelihood. So my suggestion to the NBA would be make it a 60-game minimum. I get it. I hated the way Embiid approached things too, but you can't punish a collapsed lung, a hamstring that's extremely serious, blood clots, whatever. So make it 60 games, make a list of true exceptions that do not count towards this rule. Exceptions like torn ACLs and Achilles and blood clots and collapsed lungs and really serious hamstring strains where the player has no business playing, make that an exception here. Because there is that saying, there is a true difference between playing injured and playing hurt.